this before. Yes, I swear it's a truth, and I owe it all to you. 'Cause I can't turn off my life, and I owe it all to I've been waiting for so long now.
I don't know how long we should do this for. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Walter, do you know what movie that song was made popular by? Do you know what it's from?
I do believe it was Dirty Dancing.
Have you ever seen Dirty Dancing?
You know, it's been a minute, but here's my favorite part. My favorite line in the whole movie is when the dad says, "Baby's going Mount Holyoke's in the fall." I don't know why, but I was walking my dog a week ago and I was just going, "Baby's going Mount Holyoke in the fall," the whole time. It's incredible.
The only time I've seen Dirty Dancing is in my sophomore year dance class. We watched it, and after the movie, the teacher said, "I am so sorry. I thought that movie was a lot more about dancing." It was a horrible moment for my dance class. But we persevere, and I digress. What is up? What is up, everyone? Welcome to Variety Wednesdays with Walter and Lou.
How are you all doing? And my name is Walter Marion.
Before we begin, we wanted to publicly address some incidents we had last week regarding Timothée Chalamet, because a member of Timothée Chalamet's legal team actually reached out to us and told us that he really doesn't like being compared to a Dorito, and that we shouldn't have said that, and that we hurt his feelings. And me and Walter just felt really bad, so we wanted to take this moment to just publicly apologize to Timothée Chalamet. Do you want to go first, or should I, Walter?
It's all right. I can lead it. I can go. Thank you, Timothée Chalamet. I'm so sorry your face is so chiseled that you look like a French woman, and that you smell like a French woman's cigarette. But for the most part, thank you for all that you've done for media, for Little Women, and especially all of the movies that have the title boy that you are in which you play the boy. It's lovely. Thank you.
Your apology is a lot more eloquent than mine.
What was yours? I'm curious.
Timothée Chalamet, I'm sorry we hurt your feelings, but really, that's your problem. We now are going to give you 2 put-ups because we hurt your feelings. 2 put-ups. I like your shoes. I like your shirt. We move on. I'm apologizing to Timothée Chalamet. That's all he's ever going to get from me. Back on track. Now, as many of you may recall, last week we had a leprechaun expert on the show, but we have an even more sophisticated, distinguished, and historically prevalent expert for us this week.
Okay, whoa. I mean, okay. Really? What could be more distinguished than a leprechaun specialist? I mean, come
on. Per her email, she is fresh out of paleontology school and ready to hit the rocks. Please welcome Kelsey Collins.
Oh. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here. You are much younger than I anticipated. Please, tell us about how you got interested in paleontology.
Okay, ever since I was little, I was probably the smartest one, so I kind of just stumbled into the field, and that's what I do.
Oh, wow, that's really interesting. In your email to us, you said that you went to school for paleontology. Is that true?
Mm-hmm. In my elementary school, it had a big sandbox. It was basically the laborious tar pits. I found a dead bird there once, and it had like 50 bones in it.
The bird had 50 bones in it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm so excited to move on from that topic. Do you have a favorite type of dinosaur?
This is a very loaded question. When I was born, I was a really big Stegosaurus fan, but I've developed more of a preference for the more sophisticated Tyrannosaurus Rex, but that's really a no-brainer.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I too grew up loving the Stegosaurus, but, you know, things change. Also, viewers, if you have any dinosaur-related questions, feel free to drop it in the chat, and we'll have the expert here answer. Now, this is a little bit complicated, and I'm sure someone in your field would absolutely understand, but do you believe the theory that it's more possible dinosaurs balked like chickens instead of roared?
In my experience in the field and watching dinosaur train, I would have to say that they talk like people.
Whoa. Is that what a lot of people in the paleontology field believe?
Probably.
Okay. Do you have a least favorite kind of dinosaur?
Okay. So pterodactyls are really very scary, but the worst is a Loch Ness monster because she has 0 friends.
Oh my God, that is such a shame. I'm so sorry to the Loch Ness monster. Also, have you ever faced any adversity as a female in a male-dominated STEM field?
I don't want to talk about boys.
Understood, absolutely. And also, more recently, there's been a lot of popular media about dinosaurs. Have you seen the recent Jurassic Park? It's really good.
Okay, so I started watching the first 5 minutes of it, and then it scared me so much that I couldn't sleep for a month, and then I had to see a child psychologist for like a year. But I'm better now, so.
I'm happy to hear that you're doing better. Do you remember how you got interested in dinosaurs? Was it like an awakening for you? Can you pinpoint one incident, or was it a broad spectrum of things?
Honestly, the second I was born, I think I was talking about dinosaurs. Like fresh out of the womb, I was like pterodactyl stegosaurus. You know what I mean? Like,
right, for sure. I was curious. You mentioned earlier about you went to a child psychologist. How old are you?
Okay, so that's really complicated because my mom says that I have an old soul, but I'm 7.
7. Oh, this is a young people's mic, but that's a kind of a left turn from our normal age division. So 7 years old, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, probably an actress, but I mean, I have so much time to explore. I'm already like a renowned paleontologist, apparently, so.
Right. Where did you get your degree for paleontology and studying?
Adler Park Elementary School. I'm still in the process. And then I'll probably get my master's at Yale or something like that.
I didn't even know Yale offered paleontology. Do all your friends, are they as interested in dinosaurs as you are?
Honestly, they're more into running around and playing tag, but I'm always out in the field. I'm always digging. I'm always finding fossils. So I would say that I'm the most motivated one, yeah.
Now, do you have like drilling equipment, or is it just like a little like plastic shovel and a little sand?
Okay, a water scientist use shovels and stuff, but I just use my 2 hands because I find that to be the most useful tool.
Can you tell us about your biggest find?
Oh my gosh. Okay, back to the bird. When I found that bird, it was like kind of dead already, so there were like bones in it. Oh my, it was okay. I didn't like touch it or anything. I just saw a bunch of bird bones. So
okay. I think that is enough dinosaur education for our audience today, but thank you so much, Kelsey. This was super informative. Good luck starting the 3rd grade. We are so happy. Oh, we just got a question from an audience member. You can't get out that easily. How big would you say your fossil collection is?
my fossil collection, I guess as big as the globe, because there's so many undiscovered fossils. Right now, I really only have a couple of rocks that probably have bones in them, but I'm not sure yet.
So the world is kind of your fossil collection.
The world is my fossil collection.
That makes sense.
We've got another great question in the chat. Now, just like any normal person, dino nuggets are kind of the way to go. What is your opinion on dino nuggets?
Okay, when I was really little, I would eat so many of these, but recently I found it kind of disturbing because they look like the things that I love the most, so I don't eat them anymore.
Wow.
If you could choose between continuing your life as a 7-year-old mortal human being, or being a dinosaur? What do you think you'd choose?
Probably dinosaur. That's what I am in my dreams.
Wow, you must have very vivid dreams.
Just one last question to close us out. Do you wish dinosaurs were still alive today?
Every single day. I think about it every single day. I wish they were alive.
All right. Well, I know that I certainly learned a lot. Thank you so much for being here and for teaching us. Thank you, Kelsey. Have a nice day. I know it's getting close to your bedtime.
Oh, wow.
I feel smarter after that. I really do.
Really? I feel dumber. That she was 7 and we're adults. I don't know anything about paleontology.
Do you ever think about that?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm so insecure about my intelligence. It's fine. Woo! It's fine. We're actors. We're actors. It's fine.
We gotta forge on. We're getting stuck. Now it is that we get to welcome our first musical guest of the evening. She is a rising senior at Alameda High School. You may recognize her from playing a 6-year-old boy in Alameda High School's production of Newsies. Please welcome Mia Bazo.
Hey!
Hi, Mia!
Hello. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start off with Make You Feel My Love by Adele. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue. I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret. The winds have changed, are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. to make you feel my love. All right, so that was song 1. Now I will be singing a more upbeat, fun song. Forget You by CeeLo Green. Oh. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, forget you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. Saying if I was richer, I'd still be with ya. Knowing that some shh. Although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Without forget you. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can't get you there. Guess he's an Xbox, and I'm more of an Atari, but the way you play your game ain't fair. I pity the fool who falls in love with you. Well, ooh, I've got some news for you. Yeah, go turn around and tell your little boyfriend. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, forget you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. Saying if I was richer, I'd still be with ya. Knowing that's some psh. Although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Without forget you. Now I know that I had to borrow, beg and steal and lie and cheat. Trying to keep ya, trying to please ya. Cause being in love with you ain't cheap. Nah, I pity the fool that falls in love with you. Well, ooh, I've got some news for you. Oh, I really hate you right now. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, forget you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. Saying if I was richer, I'd still be with ya. Knowing that's some psh. Although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Without forget you. Now, baby, 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 why you wanna hurt me so bad, so bad? I tried to tell my mama, but she told me this is one for your dad. And I'm like, love, why? Why? Why, lady? I love you. I still love you. Wow, I see you driving around town with a girl I love. I'm like, forget you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. Saying if I was richer, I'd still be with ya. Knowing that's some psh. Although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Without forget you. All right, that's always so much fun to sing. Okay, the last song I have for all y'alls is Dancing's Not a Crime by Panic at the Disco. So get up and sing with me if you know it, and dance like no one's watching. I'm a moonwalker. I'm like MJ up in the clouds. I know it sounds awkward. And filthy is charged, filthy is charged. You're a sweet talker. But darling, what you gonna say now? Midnight marauders. And I never come down, never come down. Oh, you can't take me anywhere, anywhere. You can't take me anywhere, anywhere. I'm still uninvited, I'm still gonna write it. I'm going insane and I don't care. Whatever they tell you. Dancing, dancing, dancing's not a crime unless you do it without me. Unless you do it without me. Dancing, dancing, dancing's not a crime unless you do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Without me. And if you're not crawling with him, I won't take it lying down. I've got a few lawyers, and you're guilty as charged, guilty as charged. We could be waltzing, yeah, but darling, don't be throwing shade now. They call me St. California if you're not at the altar. Just give me your vows, yeah. Can't take me anywhere, anywhere. You can't take me anywhere, anywhere. I'm still uninvited, I'm still gonna write it. I'm going insane and I don't care. Whatever they tell you. Dancing, dancing, dancing's not a crime unless you do it without me. Unless you do it without me. Dancing, dancing, dancing's not a crime unless you do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Without me. Ooh, 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 what's come over you? Baby, just tell me now. Ooh, 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 what makes you make that move? 'Cause I just wanna be your boyfriend, girlfriend, oh yeah. I just wanna be your boyfriend, girlfriend, oh yeah, oh yeah. Dancing, dancing, dancing's not a crime unless you do it without me. Unless you do it without me. Dancing, dancing, dancing's not a crime unless you do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Without me. Do it, do it, do it. Without me. Without me. Without me. Do it, do it, do it. All right. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Mia. I'm so
was
glad.
incredible.
It was
oh
so
my
much fun.
god.
Amazing. I had fun listening to you sing.
Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you. Wow.
Panic at the Disco just, oh my god, never fails. And oh my god, Mia singing so
Wow,
good.
That was so good.
I just like reminisced. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
If you don't perform like Mia, don't hesitate. Just simply reach out because we want to have you perform. Hey Walter, isn't it weird how much the world has changed over the last 50 years or so?
I totally agree. And you know where that change is most obvious?
Where? In socioeconomic relations or societal expectations?
No, Lou, in the Lego logo.
Oh, right, the Lego logo.
Today, folks, we're going to be looking back at the history of the Lego company through their logos. Now, this first one was from 1934. Now, sadly, this logo doesn't scream Lego Brits. It looks very medieval and mysterious. This isn't telling me to buy Lego products. It's telling me to save the castle from the fiery dragon that plagues the land. Also, more to the point, I can't get over the fact that Legolas from Lord of the Rings is half Lego. So, coincidence? I think not.
Our next Lego logo is from 1936, but it looks like it's straight out of the 1992 Disney movie musical of Newsies starring young Christian Bale. Lego, you are a Danish toy company, not the hottest headline from the New York Times. So cut it with the border and the subheader, because we don't need that, because frankly, you're selling colored interlocking bricks, not headlines for Jack Kelly and friends.
Oh my goodness, Newsies. All right, now let's be honest. This next logo from 1946 was not made for the kids. Parents just reading this think, seedy nightclub called Lego. I mean, just look at it. This could be the password to a speakeasy in New York. You aren't looking now, but your grandparents just swooned remembering this logo and all the wild parties it brought.
Now, the 1948 Lego logo really throws us a curveball in terms of color, because up to this point we've been black and white, and now it is this. Although it is more suitable for a toy than any of the logos we've seen so far, it's very yellow. But I want you to look at this logo right now and tell me it doesn't look like a corn dog on a stick with mustard on it, spelling the word Lego.
It's a burnt corn dog.
I don't like that one.
It just makes me think of Golden Girls, and like that makes it okay. But sometimes I'm just like, now looking at it, I'm like, that's a burnt corn dog.
It just looks like a corn dog.
All right. Now, I hate to tell you this, folks, but I don't think this is the Lego we love anymore. This next logo looks like a chain pizza restaurant took over in the 1950s and rebranded everything Lego stood for. It's just a shame they didn't get a little bit more creative with the title, like Legoroni. I mean, come on, guys. Like, that's $1 million right there.
And then in 1953, we have finally been able to make it clear we are selling toys. So good job, Lego, for that one.
Thank you.
I really don't have anything negative to say about this logo, except why are they only building little houses? I don't think I've ever seen a child build just a house out of Legos, especially since the Lego company didn't start making Lego people until 1955. So who's gonna live in those Lego houses? It just strikes me as borderline child labor propaganda. But like, oh, look how much those kids love building Lego houses. They'd love to build real houses for real. Let's employ the pitiful children. And speaking of those pitiful children, Walter, why do they kind of look like us?
We should dye our hair and get overalls to just match them. Oh my God, it'd be so good.
Okay.
All right, no matter what you can tell me, I won't believe you for a second that this company from 1955 actually made toys. I mean, look at this next picture. It looks like they specialize in making sausage letters for your birthday, and for fun, they even throw in a free grill. And honestly, this is an enterprise I can get behind. I mean, just imagine on your birthday, you get a delivery from Lego, and you see all the letters just pulling out all the sausage, you get all the friends over, you're having a barbecue already. So you think, oh yes, I never thought this would happen. Inside the package are letters made out of sausage for your enjoyment. You fire up a grill, and that is a fantastic birthday.
All right, there's a lot going on with this next Lego logo. I'm not really sure where to start, but what is up with System I'm Spiel in the spooky font? I don't speak Denmark, but I really doubt that translates to Lego Death Star. And it's honestly hauntingly similar to the Jelly Belly logo, but it looks like a logo for a candy brand that I would never electively eat.
It's like those hidden forbidden snacks. Is like, ooh, the Lego bricks. Eat them and you'll start speaking Danish. Ooh.
System I'm Spiel.
System I'm Spiel. All right. Now, at this point, you've been keeping track. You would know the prime colors of Lego are red and yellow, right? That's the consensus. Well, this Lego logo tells you to forget everything you know, because the world is a scary place and wants to hurt you. This logo from 1956 just absolutely turns your world upside down. And for what? I'm so sure people would have loved this Lego logo if it was consistent to Lego, but it was a blue flavored honeymoon when we were all swooned by the new colors, then left and forgotten by the same person we loved for so long. I mean, just what is that?
And then with the 1958 logo, as you see, we get so close to the Lego logo that we know and love. You've got like the goofy font with the white letters that are like thickly outlined in black against red. And then the logo, the red square, perfect. It's the Lego logo we know and love. But then right next to it, we have this janky, deeply flawed rainbow. It's Roy G. Biv Lego, not Rib would be.
Are you just going off just looking at the colors and just trying to sound out what it might
Yellow, red, blue, white, black. You're.
be? Oh my goodness.
It's not. It's not anything. It's not Legos. It's like a barcode from the future.
It's like they tried to do Pride, but did it so wrong. Like they just tried so hard.
Lego Pride flag.
Lego Pride flag. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month,
All right.
Legos.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you all so much for enjoying Lou and I's presentation on the Lego logo. So next up, we have our second musical guest. You may have seen him in YMP's production of Rent, playing the sweater king that is Mark Cohen, or you may be like the rest of us and enjoy the beautiful sound of his voice. Please welcome Blake Levinson.
Good
Hi, Blake.
morning, campers.
Yay!
Hey, Blake.
Hello. Okay, so I got some songs for you guys. Let's start the first one out right now, and bada boom, bada bing. So this song is called Conversations in the Dark. It's by a great artist, John Legend. And yeah. Dark, let's have conversations in the dark. World is sleeping, I'm awake with you. With you. Watch movies that we both already seen. I ain't even looking at the screen, it's true. I got my eyes on you. And you say that you're not worth it. You get hung up on your flaws. Well, in my eyes, you are perfect as you are. I won't ever try to change you, change you. I will always want the same you, same you. Swear on everything I pray to, that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely, lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart. On Sunday mornings we'll sleep until noon. Well, I can't sleep forever next to you. Next to you. And we got places we both gotta be. But there ain't nothing I would rather do than blow up all my plans for you. And you say that you're not worth it. You get hung up on your flaws. Well, in my eyes, you are perfect as you are, as you are. I won't ever try to change you, change you. I will always want the same you, same you. Swear on everything I pray to, that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely, lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart. When no one seems to notice, and your days they seem so hard. Well, my darling, you should know this. My love is everywhere you are. I won't ever try to change you, change you. I will always want the same you, same you. Swear on everything I pray to, that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely, lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart. and I won't break your heart. Yeah. Thank you for letting me sing that. Now my next song is a little more of a doozy. So I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. So I hope you guys like it. So this song is called Ease My Mind. It's by a great artist. His name is Ben Platt. Most days I wake up with a pit in my chest. There are thoughts that I can't put to rest. There's a worry that I can't place. Most nights I am restless and quiet won't come. So I lay there and wait for the sun. There's a trouble I won't show its face. You came out of nowhere, and you cut through all the noise. I make sense of madness when I listen to your voice. Darling, only you can ease my mind. Help me leave these lonely thoughts behind. And when they put me under, and I can feel my sanity start to unwind. Darling, only you can ease my mind. I'll admit, for a moment I felt so afraid, just to show you the mess that I made. These are places I usually hide. But when you collect me with your steady hand, in a language that I understand, I feel back together inside. And you came out of nowhere, then you cut through all the noise. I make sense of madness when I listen to your voice. Oh, darling, only you can ease my mind. Oh, help me leave these lonely thoughts behind. When they put me under, I can feel my sanity start to unwind. Only you can ease my mind. Help me leave these lonely thoughts behind. And when they put me under, and I can feel my sanity start to unwind. Darling, only you can ease my Thank you very much. Okay, so my next song is It's not gonna be. Oh, sorry. My next song's not gonna be amplified like that because my amp is broken. But so I'm just gonna play it on guitar and play it for you guys. This next song is called "Gravity." It's by Sarah Bareilles. Let me get this a little closer. Okay, now we should be good to go. Something always brings me back to you. Never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. You hold me without touch, keep me without chains. I never wanted anything so much than to drown in your love and not feel your rain. Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, and I'll stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're onto me, and all over me. You love me 'cause I'm fragile, and I thought that I was strong. Then you touch me for a little while, and all my fragile strength is gone. Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, and I'll stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're onto me, and all over me. I live here on my knees as I keep trying to make you see that you're everything I think I need here on the ground. You're neither friend nor foe, and I can't seem to let you go. One thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down. Keeping me down. Ooh. You're onto me, and all over me. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much, Blake.
Yes, Blake, that was so good.
Hey!
Like, we wanted to ask you, you've got some other performance stuff going on, am I correct?
Yes, I do.
Please tell us all about it.
So I'm doing a fundraiser with some of my friends, and we are doing a fundraiser it's called Artists for Justice. We're raising funds for two organizations. One of them is the Black Youth Project 100, and the other one is called
youth breakout. And so we're doing a fundraiser performance. The date it's TBD right now, but we're working really hard to make sure it happens. It's basically going to be a big fundraiser performance with a bunch of singers. And then there's also going to be an art show where people are selling art, and all the funds that we get are going to go towards these organizations. So if you want to see it when it happens eventually, which it will, you see my tag on the bottom left hand of the screen. That's my Instagram tag. You can follow me on Instagram, and I will keep posting updates as to when it will happen and more information about it. So, yeah.
Awesome. And Blake, is that the same place where people can get in contact with you about submitting art or performing potentially as like a singer?
Oh, for sure. For surely.
For sure.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Yeah, if you want to form.
Follow-up question: how is that pronounced? Is it Belake?
I mean, have you seen the Key and Peele sketch?
Oh,
Like
the
but Belake wasn't available, so mine is Belakwe. Yeah.
Okay.
I was always curious where the QUE came from, but I'm glad now that I know.
We know.
Thank you.
Now we know where the QUE came from. Thank you so much, Blake. We'll be sure to be in contact about your fundraiser because I cannot wait to watch it, and it's really great that you're putting on things. That was amazing. Oh my gosh, those songs. I like.
Oh my God,
Ariel as well.
I got all teared up. Just.
I liked it when he played guitar.
I did too. I like. There was a moment I looked at my screen and he did this little pan up, and I was like,
Blake's a little cutie.
he's so cute. I love him.
Cute.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of things.
Speaking of things and transitions,
Guess what I have?
what do you have, Lucas?
It's a bowl of one of your least favorite foods, pasta.
Okay. All right. I understand this. I understand that you can do that. You are free to do whatever you want. It's just so happens to be that I'm snacking on one of your least favorite foods.
Oh.
And it's accompanied by perhaps the greatest dip of all time.
I don't.
Care to tell?
I have another one of your famously least favorite foods.
I can't even look at it.
I'm thoroughly enjoying them. We got the big container. But let's just. I feel like we talked a lot about you not liking blueberries.
Now, may I inquire, why do you not like carrots?
They don't. They don't taste right. They don't taste like how they should taste.
Okay, what should they taste like?
They're too hard, but then too sweet. They should taste less like things.
Question: what carrots are you eating?
Not the right.
And don't say Jolly Ranchers.
No, I don't. I just don't like them.
And also, not to give a quick shout out because we have no sponsorship, but Village Market, if you're out there, please. Artichoke Parmesan dip. Oh my God. Go to any party with this and become the instant talk of the town. I guarantee it. And
Walter,
yeah,
you don't like pasta. Pasta I would describe as one of the first most basic foods. Can you tell us a little bit about why you don't like pasta?
I have a complicated relationship with pasta. It is grander than anyone could actually participate in, except myself. But so, okay. Do you consider mac and cheese in the pasta category world?
Kind of, but it is like it's like mac and cheese is like pasta junior. Pasta's like a sequel to bread.
It's all made from the same stuff anyway.
It's literally the same thing. So that's why I don't understand why you don't like it.
It's just it was never a household staple, and every time we did have it, it was too like tomatoey because we put like too many meatballs in. And then after a while, I was just like, if if I was at an all pasta restaurant, I would probably just live off the bread like that they give in the beginning. I honestly like I'm not ashamed of the fact that pasta just doesn't do it for me. But mac and cheese, on the other hand, if you handed me like a trough of mac and cheese with no instruction and just handed me a fork, I would just eat it. I just would. And they'd be like, why would you eat that? That was for my daughter's birthday. And I go, I'm so sorry. You bit the bullet on that one.
Now, back to your carrots and spinach artichoke dip. I just have been waiting for a chance to speak on that things are very wrong with cooked carrots. Nothing is good about a cooked carrot. And raw carrots, just, I don't like their, I don't know if personality is the right word. They do strike me as mean.
This little small creature who helps you with your eyesight.
It's not a real thing.
This isn't real?
Not even that. Oh my, they're not even that good for you.
This is true. However, is it nice to believe that they are good for you?
They're not. They're not good for you. They don't make me feel good when they taste bad. I don't like, it feels like when you chew them, like you shouldn't be eating it. It's like they fall apart. It's not right. But what
kind of raw? Do you cook your raw carrots and then freeze them so they're cold and then eat them again so they're all like floppy? Do you do that?
No. My mom is commenting about what vegetables I do like because she's very mean to me. I actually like a lot of vegetables, Mom. So do we need to go more in depth on this?
Yeah, I would like to know.
I like celery and peanut butter. I think that's really fun. I think the string element to celery, where it's basically filled with yarn, I think that's fun. I think it's fun and fresh. I like lettuce. I like salads. I don't like tomatoes. I like...
Tomatoes are a fruit. Keep going.
Okay, shut up. Because vegetable can be an array of things. It is a like social way of categorizing food. Like, you wouldn't say spinach isn't a vegetable, it's a leaf. No, because it's a vegetable. It's just, and fruit.
Well, I would say
no,
carrots.
Walter, it's my turn.
Okay.
You wouldn't say carrots aren't a vegetable, they're a root. You wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say, but
onions.
No, stop it. Stop making fun of my mom. You wouldn't because vegetables are a human concept, but plants there are fruits we don't eat. Every flower has like a fruit stage, or like fruit is a nature thing. Vegetables are a society thing, and they're not separate. It is a Venn diagram.
I was about to say carrots didn't exist until humans invented them.
I guess humans kind of made carrots, but the humans that made carrots weren't the smartest because they didn't make them very good. Walter.
They're so yummy. They're so yummy. And oh my God, I had this yummy chicken thing yesterday, and the person who made it for me, amazing, so amazing. And she put over like this really yummy like soft carrots, and you're like, carrots are gross. You have not lived until you've had these kind of carrots, because it was chef's kiss. Oh my goodness, it was just.
So this is a major source of tension. Should we move on to our advice letter of the week?
Are you gonna pretend like pasta is good for you?
Okay. I'm not saying that pasta is good for you because I know that it is not. And when I made this pasta, I actually measured out one serving of pasta. I used like a measuring spoon. It says it's a quarter cup. And it was like no pasta. And it was kind of ridiculous.
There was this one time I went on a date and I was like cooking for the person and it made me really happy. So I got 2 boxes of pasta because I had never made pasta before. And I was like, this is going to be great. Turns out the little tiny boxes of pasta serve 4 to 8 people each. So to say we made a lot of pasta would be an understatement.
I'm just trying to imagine this date where you're like, do you want to come over and make one of my least favorite foods?
I thought if I was with people I enjoyed more, I would grow to like it. And then I realized I would just learn to hate it more.
I really like, what's that kind of pasta where it's like circle, and it's potato. It's like called gnocchi. I don't even know.
Gnocchi! Yeah.
You like that?
I love gnocchi.
I
yeah,
like that too.
My sister. Okay, so hey, look at that.
Look at us.
Okay,
BFF.
Zoom high five. There we go. My sister makes a delicious gnocchi soup with tomato. Oh, it's so good.
Soup with tomato?
Yeah, it's called tomato soup.
I don't like soup nor tomatoes.
Yeah.
To move on from the various foods we don't like, Walter, do you want to read out our advice letter of the week, or should I can?
I can read it out. You just gotta hang on a second.
I'll make a cute little face while I wait.
Yeah, do cute little face. Okay. Dear Lou and Walter, I'm thinking about changing up my hairstyle, but have no idea what to do. You both have such lovely hair. Sincerely, Nancy. Thank you so much, Nancy. We're trying.
Nancy. Well,
let me put it down for you.
Let me tell you, me and Walter go through these horrible periods of our life called we're in YMTC shows and they won't let us cut our hair for like 6 months. And let me tell you, because me and Walter were in the musical Rent together with Blake Levinson, who just sang, and Rent took place in the 90s. There was no reason we had to have like long hair. And they wouldn't let us cut or dye our hair. So my hair was super duper long. And I got like a trim in December. And then we started The Music Man. And then they were like, actually don't cut your hair because no one had short hair in Iowa. So me and Walter went into quarantine. And then Music Man, like the shows got canceled, like coronavirus. Like it all was like back to back to back. So me and Walter both went into quarantine with super long hair. And then my sister came home from college and she said, we should bleach your hair. And he's saying from the other room that is not what happened. And to that I say, leave me alone. So what's your hair routine, Walter? Talk me through a day in the life of Walter's follicles.
All right, so this is kind of a wild trip. So for most of senior year, my hair was nothing I actually wanted it to be. And also my whole argument for a long time about Rent and Music Man is all of my characters wear hats. Why do I need to know what's going on underneath? Like they would give me a full-on middle part and I'm like, no, thank you. And then you just slap a hat on top of it. And they're like, okay, go out there. And I'm like,
why couldn't we cut our hair? Like, I look at the pictures from that show, and I literally, like, had my hat off for 6 seconds in that show. And it was off, and I put it over my heart, and then I put it back on.
Those 6 seconds could make or break the show.
Yeah. If my hair had been less than 2 inches long, everyone would have just fallen out of it. They would have been like, I'm so scared that someone's going to watch this and get mad at us now.
I'm not too worried about it. I've settled a lot of my demons in that regard. Just because, like, as soon as quarantine happened, my mom actually made a huge hobby, just like your sister, in like, let's cut everyone's hair. And then my friend's girlfriend, she was like, let's dye your hair. So I was blonde for exactly 3 days.
Oh,
now it's hard to
my life.
It's hard to see, but this is more of like a green. I feel like a Skittle all the time. It's great. I've got a little flavor. I did really want it to come out to silver though. And then I realized, wait a minute, for it to just be silver, I just need to age and then natural dye will happen. Yay. Except there's a 3 out of 4 chance in my family that I'll go bald. So see you all when I'm rocking my Professor X little icon when I'm 20.
One quick story.
Yeah.
Last year, my mom cuts my own hair because she's very smart like that and very good at everything. She was cutting my hair even before quarantine. We were a little ahead of that trend. She stopped cutting my hair after a certain incident. And the incident was in which she gave me a buzz cut about 1 year ago. I don't know if you remember this, Walter. It was actually terrible, and I looked like a golf ball. And what happened was she'll cut my hair. I'll do a little demo for you, a little excellent hair moment. I'll put this part up, and she'll just shave like the side part, and then like cut this part with scissors, but it like doesn't really matter. But then I didn't have this part up, and my hair was about the length it is now. And she said, and she was like buzzing the sides, and she says, "Do you want me to cut the top part too?" And I said, "Yes." And she went, zzz. And I looked, it was so gross, and like it was like spiky, but I had to do it once. It was gonna happen once in my life.
So I got my buzz cut when I was in somewhere around like 3rd grade, and I thought I was gonna be the coolest kid in town. I straight up, because I at the time I really wanted to be in the Air Force, and then I realized I'm so scared of like closed spaces. So I was like, I'm so bad at this. But to get in like the military mindset, I shaved my head, and I was like, yeah, let's go. My dad helped me do it, and I felt great. First thing I did was look in the mirror at the barber, and I said, no, I don't want to be a pilot anymore. This is horrifying. And so it was around Christmas time. So I just was known that year for just wearing a Christmas hat all the time. And I like went to my church youth group meeting, and they were like, "What's your rose and thorn for today?" And I said, "Thorn, I got a haircut." And they're like, "Let us see." I said, "I don't want to show you guys. I don't want to show you my haircut." And they're like, "Come on, Wally, let us see." And I was like, "I don't want to show you my haircut. Please, don't hurt me." And then I had my head down 1 minute, and this girl just snatched my hat off, and I said, "No!" And they're like, "Oh my God, he's bald. He's so old." And I was like, "I'm sorry."
I only have one question about that story, and it's, did people call you Wally as a child?
Oh yeah, I thought I could blaze past that and no one would notice. The film WALL-E came out, and I thought it would be great if that was my nickname. And I was literally like, yeah, guys, I want to be called WALL-E. Woo! And then people started calling me Wally. And you know that penguin meme of like, well, now I'm not gonna. That was me, but with a name. I was like, don't call me Wally anymore. I'm Walter. And it stuck as Walter. And I was like, wow, I really missed out on having a nickname.
You can still have a nickname. Sometimes you'll try to stop going by your nickname and then it won't work.
My favorite is I've told people, okay, everyone, my nickname is going to be Cricket or something. So whenever you need my attention, call me Cricket. And they're like, yeah, okay. And then the next time we're walking together and they go, hey, Cricket. I'm like, who are you talking to? And then I'm like, oh, that's me.
Speaking of you, is there anything do you have any closing statements for this episode?
Shameless plugs. Village Market, please sponsor. Would love that. Other than that, no, I'm Jay chillin'. This has been incredible.
Closing and things I want to leave you. Have a good week. Brush your teeth.
Put on sunscreen even indoors.
Sunscreen.
Skin
cancer is real. Thank you so much, Young People's Mic community, Variety Wednesdays community. We will see you in 1 week.
Bye, guys.
Completely not the song I meant to play, but I'm committed to it.
From Wilkinson. Another day, another destiny. He sounds like he's gargling rocks.
This is an instrumental.
One day more. It's the best kind to sing along karaoke track.